Hello everybody out here on YouTube. It is I here with Beautiful Beauty. I just want to do a quick comparison today of Crystal deodorant. You guys know I love naturally realm deodorants like aluminum free, paraben free, phthalate free, chemical free, carcinogen free, things like that. So I try to keep my deodorant as natural as possible, as natural as I possibly can. I work out a lot, I exercise a lot, I lift weights, I run, I hike, I do aerobics, I dance, I do everything. I rollerblade, I roller skate, I skate, I do everything. I skateboard, I will pogo stick, I will do whatever for like physical activity, you know, swimming, whatever. So I stay very active and I work out a lot. So the thing is, when I transitioned to natural deodorants, I transitioned a long time ago, like 7 years ago, a long time ago. So I think the last thing I remember really using was like, it was Teen Spirit. I think that's what it's called, I think. I used Secret and like Teen Spirit deodorant, and I switched over at that point to natural deodorants. Long story short here, I know, long story long, short story long, short story short, whatever. I'm going to end up making the video way too long. But I want to do a quick comparison. I've been using both of these for about, at least on and off for 3-4 years probably, you know, like not the same Crystal Stones 3 or 4 years old, okay, but I'm talking about the exact formulation, exact brand, you know what I mean? I've only had these stones for just a few months a piece. They do last forever, last a long time. However, I'm a sexy little germaphobe that way. 6-7 months into the product, I will feel like it's getting too germ-laden or a little too dirty for me, and I will toss it, buy more. I like to buy these at Vitacost.com. Just want to do a quick comparison. I will say the one on the right is definitely a lot better for me and my body chemistry. It works better for me as well. Both of these are unfragranced. They're unscented. They have no smell to them, which I love that because I don't want to like mask odors with perfumey thing, you know what I mean? I have a very sensitive nose. I'm super sensitive to smells in general, and I love unfragranced, unscented deodorant, okay? Because a lot of my other products will have fragrance. I like to keep as many of my personal care, skincare products as unfragranced and as unscented as I can. Therefore, anything else I'm wearing, like lotion or whatever, might be smelly. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Okay, so the one on the right definitely works better. I will say the one on the left works very well as well, but it doesn't last as long. It seems like the level of protection of the one on the right lasts a lot longer for me. And like I said, you know, intense workouts and things like that. I will say that I do reapply my deodorants very often throughout the day because I am on the run, I'm on the go, I'm spinning out of control everywhere, all over the place. Sometimes all I have time to do is just take a really good baby wipe, a good quality baby wipe, say like 7th generation unfragranced baby wipes. I will kind of scrub under my arms, clean up, you know, the afternoon sweatage under there. Then I will reapply this, you know what I mean? And it will last forever. I do find the one on the right lasts a long time, and I don't have to reapply. I could just do it, boom, once a day. I'm out the door, I'm gone, I'm good to go. The one on the left is the one that I have to seem to like reapply and doesn't last as long. So that's why I'm saying the, you know, the winner on the right lasts longer for me. So I just want to show you the brand, and I've talked about them before. A lot of my channel, I've done reviews on them definitely in the past, because when products are my favorite and I repurchase them over and over and over, I've got to talk about them, okay? So the winner on the right's this one, the Naturally Fresh Deodorant Crystal, hypoallergenic, paraben free, PG free, fragrance free. This is 4.25 crystal stone. These are a hard crystal stone. The one on the left, which is my second favorite, is the Crystal brand Crystal Body Deodorant Stick, hypoallergenic, fragrance free, paraben free, and the size is like basically the same, 4.25 ounce crystal stone. And how you use these on clean armpits. Now you have to use these on clean, wet armpits. Okay, so if your armpit is clean and dry, what you will have to do is wet the end of the crystal stone. Just run it under water real quick. Just dab it under there. You don't have to get it soaking wet, but just wet enough for it to technically glide against your armpit, you like so, okay? Because it will drag and lag if your armpits are dry. You don't want that to happen. So you might have to moisten out, and this applies for either stone. They work both ways. These hard crystal stones work that way. You have to moisten them down and wet them down with water. Sometimes it's best for me right after I get out of the shower, clean, dripping wet armpits, pop out of the shower, boom, just start applying it. That way I don't have to hassle around with wetting the tip of, you know, the crystal stone. So I just want to point out the one on the right's my favorite, the one on my left's my second favorite. I like to buy them from VitaCast.com, SwansonsVitamins.com. They last forever. However, I'm a sexy little germaphobe that way. I only keep them about 6 or 7 months roughly. I try not to go past that because if I start thinking about germy wormies and, you know, it becomes like, ugh, a little grossy-osy to me, you know what I mean? So I keep them roughly 6, 7 months. To me, it's totally worth it, you know. They're cheap. They don't cost a lot. They definitely are a lot healthier than using store-bought, you know, chemical-laden deodorants. But I will say this, if you are just now switching to, and I'm losing my voice, switching to naturally realm deodorant, there is a transition period, there is a detox period. When you go through this transition and this detox period, don't plan on smelling good. Don't plan on smelling pretty. Don't plan on having your deodorant work like a champ right off the bat, because you do detox. You purge that old deodorant out of your body and system. You purge toxins. You go through like an imbalancey type of period where you smell, you stink, you stunk. You know what I mean? It's like the Grinch. Stink, stunk. Okay. But you know, it's not a pretty period. Detoxing from traditional, you know, chemically laden aluminum, paraben deodorant, it's not pretty. It's a transition period. Be willing to go through it. To me, it's totally worth it. Best decision I ever made was the usage of natural deodorant. Best decision. I love you guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Bye, beautiful.